Hello there. Mainstream media, we need to have a little talk because you done fucked something up slightly yesterday and it's really problematic and you probably don't even realise that you're doing it. You see, TVNZ's One News yesterday decided to give a platform to Alan Simmons, who is the former co-leader of the Outdoors and Freedom Party. He's currently their president. He stepped down and was replaced by Donna Puketi-Phillips. Now, of course, the party is all full of conspiracy theories. That's not the problem here. The thing is, he was one of the people who they interviewed over the report from the IPCA yesterday. Basically, they said, you had your hip broken, how do you feel about this report? Which, I kind of get where they're coming from with this one, but platforming somebody who attacked the police and then went out of his way to dox the people who he thought were government, media, state-funded trolls, that's not appropriate, particularly in light of other things that he's done. You see, this is not the first time New Zealand media has done this. They've gone through and given a mainstream platform to fringe groups. Do you remember Nurses for Freedom? Last June or July, Nurses for Freedom got on to TV3 and went, hey, look, we've got thousands of unvaccinated nurses willing to return in a heartbeat. Without even the simplest bit of fact-checking, which would have shown that 10 of the 700 people registered in their organisation were actually registered nurses, and that didn't even include the person who founded it, or the fact that she was also the regional coordinator for Voices for Freedom. Getting this subversive coverage on mainstream media is just another way for these organisations to put their finger in and start trying to grift other people while spreading misinformation and disinformation. Our mainstream news media needs to be something that people can trust. And when you put somebody like that on screen, somebody like Alan, somebody like the Nurses for Freedom, anything along those lines, it actually degrades the trust levels that people who know who these people are have in those media organizations, because it shows that due diligence in terms of what their messaging is and what their core goal is aren't being investigated. And we need to be able to trust mainstream media. That's not happening at the moment. So please, mainstream media, don't go platforming people who push dangerous conspiracy theories and put other people in harm's way.